Today I have the privilege of visiting this beautiful garden, and at this time of year there's really nothing quite like it for kind of the energy that a garden has. You can see these amazing alliums, they're kind of exploding all the way through the beds, and the beautiful purple colour. And also another plant that's a favourite of mine is the cercium. Now if you like wildlife, this is a magnet for bees, and it's such a reliable performer, a must in any good border if you ask me. But even though this is a mature garden, there's still always jobs to do, and there's a pot over there that is in need of some TLC. This container by the summer house did have a lot of plants in from last year, so I've emptied it out because they all got taken by the frost, and I'm going to plant it with perennials. Now, because I've taken the compost out, at the bottom here you can still see that the drainage has been left in, so there's lots of gravels. Every pot needs drainage, so whether you use gravel like this or broken pots, anything like that, and it will just stop the drainage holes at the bottom becoming blocked by soil. If they get blocked by soil, then the pot will become waterlogged and no plants like sitting in water unless they're pond plants. Now, because this pot is one of a trio right by the summer house, I want it to have form all year. So I'm planting it with perennials, but I'm also planting it with evergreen perennials, which means that it's going to look good all year round. 365 days it will have something interesting to look at. But first things first, I need to fill it with compost. Now this is just a general multi-purpose compost. You could add some homemade compost if you make it at home. That will just enrich the soil. There we go. Okay, so the first plant I've got is this. It's a Fatsia japonica. And I really love these lush leaves it has. It copes with semi-shade, so it'll be perfect here in this corner. Now eventually this will get too big for the pot, but when that happens I've got plenty of garden that it can go in round here. But for the next couple of years it should give me a really nice show in this pot. And just because you plant up things in a pot, it doesn't mean that they have to be in there permanently. Lots of people think that they can't move plants once they put them in somewhere, and that's really not true. So I will get a couple of years out of it here, and then it will be taken out and put into the garden where it can become a 2-metre high shrub. But for now, I really like this kind of reflective, glossy foliage that it gives me in this corner of the garden. The next plant is this, and it's Carex Evergold. And it's an evergreen grass, and it has this amazing variegated foliage, so it has a bright white stripe all down the middle of the leaf. And I'm going to put this in the back, because it gives me a bit of height. What it also does is it also ties in with this grass, which is Hakanakloa maca. It's one of my favourite grasses of all time, Japanese forest grass. It's really beautiful. Eventually it will kind of cascade like this, and in the autumn it goes a lovely colour. So I kind of wanted to tie the two pots together by using similar plants. Now at the front here I've got this, which is Pittosporum, and this is a small variety, Tom Thumb it's called, and it's nice because it has stems that are like a deep chocolate colour. It's really attractive, and it will, like I say, look like this all year round. Now it's really important to firm everything in, so there's no air pockets around anything. Really good firming. And then last but not least is this, which is a heuchera. This variety is called sugar frosting, and you can tell why. Look at it, all the leaves have got this lovely mottled kind of sugar frosting. And then the underneath side of them is bright purple, really beautiful. And what that does is that picks up on the dark chocolate stem of the Pittosporum that we've put on. And also it picks up on this, and this is bronze fennel, and you can see it's got this lovely bronze colour. So I'm really trying to use colour to link the two pots together. I'm just going to pop that in the front. Now this does flower. It sends out these lovely wands of flower, so it'll also add a bit of height to the front here. And in the winter time, sometimes it does get leaves that look a bit tatty. Just remove those and it will send up new ones in the springtime. It's kind of semi-evergreen, this one, so it does lose some leaves, but it does keep some as well. And there we go, that's my pot that will look good 365 days of the year. It will cope with some shade, it will just need looking after in terms of watering. So make sure you water it, and like anything in a container, you must feed it. So a good general fertiliser once every 6 weeks will keep it nice and healthy looking. And it really is as simple as that. Now, if you've got any videos for content that you'd like to see, please do get in touch with our media team. Otherwise, check out lovegardening.com for any more how-to videos. Have a great day.